Welcome to CE101 News. This is your favorite anchor, Maddie, bringing you the highlights of this semester's career development class. It's been a great run this winter. Let's go to Charlie in the field. Take it away, Charlie.
Thanks, Maddie. This is Charlie McBucket coming to you live from the classroom that started it all. I have a class member here with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, y'all. Name's Betsy.
Thanks for agreeing to meet with us, Betsy. Could you describe where you were at before this course in your career development path and what you were thinking of going into?
Well, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, and I went through a lot of phases. It went a little something like this.
Canine cop. Artist. Mechanic. Wildlife conservationist. Fighter pilot. Baker. A teacher. Professional boxer.
Wow, that sure is a lot of careers. Do you have anything else to add about your life before this course?
My life could have pretty much been summed up to one Leonardo DiCaprio clip.
And what clip is that? I see. So do you know what you want to do with your life now, Betsy?
Absolutely not, Charlie.
Then what exactly did you get out of this career exploration class?
I got loads out of this class. I learned better processes for decision making, how to experiment with lots of careers, self-reflection, prioritize my values, and recognize patterns in what I enjoy.
Now we're talking. Care to elaborate on any of those?
Sure thing. Mr. Peterson got really fancy with his hexagons and NF whatevers, but I think the Hall codes and the Myers-Briggs test really helpful with self-reflection. You see, there are 6 strengths in the Hall codes: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. What I got out of this test is I don't want to do anything conventional. I certainly am not a details person. And also what I got is I really enjoy hands-on, realistic activities. Which, if you look at the stuff I've been interested in the past, about 90% is a hands-on activity. So when I'm exploring new careers now, I look for ones that have tactical elements, and I also especially love the mentor interviews. I interviewed a businessman, a preschool teacher, and an economics teacher. And I can't talk enough about how much they influence me and what I want to do and how I want to work with someone and has a strong sense of fulfillment or purpose. The amount of money that I make has suddenly become less a priority to me, and the amount of time I feel like I'm doing something meaningful definitely has skyrocketed on the career wish list.
Fulfillment, flexibility, working conditions, and lastly but not leastly, monies.
So what are your future plans from here on out?
Right now, Charlie, I'm going to take a lot of intro classes in the majors that I found interesting and compatible with the tests and interviews from this course: economics, art, and education. I'm going to apply for a gallery internship in New York City and St. Paul, Minnesota next spring. I'm going to interview some different people this summer as I travel back home who were teachers that really influenced me in high school. I also am beginning to launch my own art business and see how well that takes off this summer.
So this course didn't get you down to one major, but it did help you get a solid plan in deciding which course is best for you. Is that right, Betsy?
I would say that's 100% correct, Charlie.
Well, that sounds like a solid plan to get a plan. That about wraps up today's segment. Do we have any questions from our listeners out there? Listeners?
Ah, yes. I have a question. How is economics a hands-on major, and what would you be doing with it?
Well, random audience member, economics is the study of decision making and how one decision affects thousands of others, how you can manipulate and control those effects. So it's very hands-on. And Betsy is thinking about going the teaching route. Since her mentor interviews, teaching has been a profession she's really interested in. Anyone else?
What kind of art would you be selling this summer?
Well, I just happen to have some of my pieces here, and this is the kind of work that I'm working on right now.
I'm really excited about starting this business, Charlie, because it incorporates my interests in business and the realistic and artistic elements of my personality from the Hall & Coates test. I also am an ENFP according to the Myers-Briggs test, which is a composition of extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving. All of these qualities mesh really well with an art business because extroversion can help you network with people to improve your sales, and the feeling aspect is what, in my opinion, increases the relatability of your art because it becomes more personable. Intuition again helps with sales and aspect on what your consumers are looking for, and perceiving is helpful as I build my brand to realize what works and doesn't work to catch attention of my possible customers.
Well, that's about all the time we have for today, folks. A big thank you to our station listeners, and back to you, Maddie.
What a wonderful roundup! Today's highlight segment was brought to you by Maddie Incorporated, where dreams become careers. See you all next week.